Well, meanwhile, in Gaza, foreign nationals are being evacuated via Egypt's Rafah crossing. Cairo says it will help to evacuate nearly 7,000 foreign citizens. Some 400 American citizens plus their family members left yesterday. Egypt refuses, though, to allow Gazans to enter Egypt as refugees, even temporarily. We're here to talk more about that. Haitham Hassanain is adjunct fellow at the FDD. Thank you very much for being with us, Haitham. Great to see you again. Let's start with what's been going on over the last few days then, because there were some fears, some concerns in Cairo, weren't there, that the border would be stormed from the Gazan side. Would you say the evacuations have been proceeding in an orderly manner?
There is a coordination between Egypt and Israel nowadays on the identities of those making the crossing to avoid Hamas terrorists sneaking into the Sinai among injured civilians. So, as you mentioned, there are foreign nationals already crossing. There are also wounded Palestinians, hundreds of them as well, crossed the Rafah border. And Cairo described such a move as a temporary measure to help ease the medical burden in Gaza. Overall, this is a significant shift for Egypt, which till yesterday only allowed the Rafah crossing to be used to bring humanitarian aid into Gaza and allow strict quota of Palestinians with travel visas.
So these wounded are being treated at hospitals in Egypt, are they?
Yes, Egypt has been preparing field hospitals for the past couple of days, and they are being treated in these hospitals.
And we know that a lot of aid has been stacking up on the Egyptian side of the border, waiting to go into Gaza. How much is getting in, would you say, on a daily basis?
Well, according to statements coming from the U.S., international and humanitarian organization, they say the number is not enough to help with the crisis happening on the Strip. Before the war, it used to be 500 trucks carrying aid and other goods enter the Strip on daily basis. According to a statement by the White House National Security spokesperson 2 days ago, he said so far only 66 trucks enter with assistance. And they are trying to push the number to make it to 100 a day.
And talk to me a bit about what's happening inside Egypt, Haitham. We know that there is very strong support for the Palestinian cause and a lot of opposition to Israel fighting Hamas. We've seen attacks in Egypt against branches of McDonald's and other businesses who are perceived to support America and Israel. I mean, what's going on? Is there a risk to stability, would you say?
Not really, because demonstrations happened a few weeks ago in the country upon a call from President Sisi to do so. Since then, we have not seen much happening ever since. So it shows the regime still has control over the situation so far. As for calling the boycott to American businesses or Western businesses, this is not the first time, by the way, it happens in the country. 2 decades ago, during the Second Intifada, similar calls happened and nothing much happened. And I would argue even nowadays, the situation is more complicated. The country is going through tough economic hardships, and hundreds, if not thousands of people will lose their jobs if Western businesses in Egypt are boycotted. So I don't think many people in the country will take such calls in a serious manner. Not to mention, it will hurt the tourism sector in the country, which the state depends heavily on. And so far, because of the war, it has been suffering a lot.
All right, Haitham, great to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed. We appreciate it. Haitham Hassanain there at the FDD.